Hello, welcome to another episode of the Magic. Sorry, not the Magic Arena Run, Shepherd's Adventure Run. We're going to try to finish this up. Admittedly, the last episode we barely did much. It's come to the point where I had to look over several hints. Not spoilers exactly, but more like hints. Well, we'll go over through some of them. But I think the most important hint is if you're trying to determine someone's identity, you have to keep going back to who was the person with in the past. So one good example of that one would be, let's see, when did that guy die? Actually, I think he died downstairs. The guy who died heroically. Let's check this one here. Not this one. I need to check the other one. Actually, I should note that this guy's also dead. Yeah, he probably got stabbed earlier. This guy got stabbed. Hold on. Yeah, I already noted that he got spiked. I just don't know who he is. Check his memories. Our first experience with him was when this guy fell down the stairs. Pretty sure it's not So it's possible. Okay, so again, it's really checking back on memories. Okay, so he was there with Syed, so I have to go back and backtrack to this guy's memory. Probably should backtrack to this memory too. Actually, though, this one's the hardest one. Falling cargo. Oh, I should backtrack to this memory. The annoying thing is that oh wait, this is just on the Orlop deck. Unholy captives. Also based on his cap. Yeah, that's another clue I got was who is the person with. So I'm starting to think that this is the Indian contingent. So there are only two more Indians left. There's ship steward Zungi Sati. No, there are three more. Probably on the seamen. So I'll be guessing on that one. Okay, let's assume that we got that in reverse. Basically, it's look at who is together with whom. The assumption is that the Indians would be together. Okay, this one, yeah, the brothers are together. The Russians will be together, though. Okay, these are top men. Is there a top man that's okay, Persian, Scottish, Chinese. Those are the only top men left. Yeah, that's actually a reasonable point. Look at who's together with who. There's also another clue that you have to remember one of them is called Miss. Actually, I'll probably go to that one later. Butcher, cook. I don't think this is fell down the stairs though. Probably got. Let's go to Persian. Let's go to his memory. No, I think he got crushed. It didn't look like fell down the stairs. Hold on. Crushed by cargo. Crushed by beast. Oh, that's actually a bit weird. Crushed by rigging. No. Can't be crushed by stones. Yeah, probably. I think fell down the stairs is still the correct one. So I'm still So this one is still a bit of a crapshoot. Still doing a lot of guessing at this point.
We're no use!
Probably need to go outside first. Do the one clue that I remember clearly. Actually, it's one thing I should have noticed. Let's go up top. You notice that of the that there are two female survivors. Both of them, and one of them had the distinction of being called Miss, being someone who's not married. And all the other women.
Let them go!
That's another thing. I only see one woman here. Okay, there she is. Go back to these guys. Can't seem to see them here. And I'm starting to suspect that I need to go to an event where I could see everyone clearly. Probably Justice at Sea. We can't see him from there. That's because it's this guy. So let's go to his death memory. Bad news is I have to go to manual. Still never figured out this guy. Oh, this guy's the one who stabbed him. So it's an officer who stabbed him. Okay. Yeah, I didn't pay attention. So I assume this guy. So I assume this guy is John Davis. No, this can't be. This guy has to be John Davis. Couldn't have shot himself. Martin Perio. Okay, so that means this guy here. So this guy here, probably knifed. Still wavering on the identity of that guy. No, it's not the first mate. No, it's not the second mate. Yeah, we determined the first mate, determined the captain, determined the second mate. He determined he's the gunner. Where's the? So could this guy be the fourth mate? Actually, where is the fourth mate? Oh, we determined the fourth mate. That pretty much leaves him. Okay, wait, hold on. Look at the caps. These are what officers' caps look like. This guy has to be the third mate. So this guy's not the surgeon. So what position could hold that? So this guy's not a third mate. Could be a bosun. So right now, okay, determine that's his identity. So let's try Bosun. Probably could be Bosun's mate. Could wait. I said he was the surgeon. Could that be it? No, can't be the surgeon. Ready used to cut. Helmsman. What does a helmsman look like? Could be a person. Actually, I need to look at his previous. What were his memories on the ship? Fortunately, his first memory is during the execution. Second memory is in the orlop deck. Third's on the cargo deck. And soldiers at sea. Oh wait, no, I'm looking over the wrong guy's memories. Hold on. So, let's go back here. So if the assumption is that this guy is John Davies. I just don't know how he hasn't appeared in a position where he could be killed. Also, that reasoning, he wasn't shot by John Davis. Also, currently looking over this guy here. Can't be the carpenter. Okay, let's bookmark his memories. Then let's go back to the start. First memory, murder. Second, okay, when it dropped, he was there when these guys died. He was there when this guy died. Okay, so he was present during the. He was also present during this event. She was calling for Martin. Yeah, this guy has to be Martin. He was also present in this. He's present here. Okay, we're getting to when he. So all these things happening up top. So enough captain cannot be trusted. Yes, we take the ship and sail west. Someone's yelling for mutiny. Fresh bastard. Wait, who yelled? Couldn't be. So probably the so he's definitely not this guy. Wait, who's the guy that shot him? So, and the fourth mate was not present, so someone else shot it. No. John, I said the fourth mate was the one who shot him. So he got clubbed by Henry Brennan, that's correct. So yeah. So I'm just missing his identity. So I'm gonna... So it can't be any of these some lower mate's crew, so... I determined he's not the third mate. He's definitely not the bosun. Purser. Helmsman. Problem is, I don't have enough corrects. I should probably go back and... I'm gonna leave it at Helmsman at first. Also wondering why this one wasn't solved. He's the only midshipman left. Oh wait, no, because I haven't determined the identity of the guy who stabbed him. Definitely not the surgeon. Bosun. I marked it at helmsman. No. Purser. Okay, this one's a. Definitely, the carpenters are left, but I don't see them anywhere to. I don't see the two anywhere together. So it's could be a surgeon's mate. I'm still inclined to think that it's the helmsman. So, let's get back up top and resolve that one. I need to go back to the point where the execution took place. That should give me the most clues for where everyone is, at least for the two women.
Hokseng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of
yeah,
the
and I
murder
just learned
of
that you could
Nunzio
be-
Pasquale.
that you can also say that the captain was shot.
Quiet.
So he's the one scene where
As
everyone
captain
is.
of this ship, and by the authority of the East India
He's
Company,
on the helm.
and thus the Crown of England.
This guy's the helmsman.
I sentence you to death by fire line.
This unknown guy was spiked. He was together with Lars. Okay, I need to backtrack to see who were together. Okay, this one is reasonable. We just don't know what happened to him. He disappeared during the escape, so he probably got out alive? This is also the other problem. Alive, but I have no idea where. Definitely not the Middle East. Hold up. So this guy's definitely one. So this is the scene where these guys are holding the women back because they were they were yelling that it's not him. Probably these are among the top men too. We have no. He disappeared during the doom, so we can reasonably assume that he fell overboard. And there's only one Chinese guy left. So what if this is the surgeon and the surgeon's mate? Okay, making assumptions now based on who are together. So these are the stewards. So I have to so based on their dress, these are all stewards. Yeah, that's the fourth mate steward. One of them's the captain steward. This guy murdered someone if I'm not... Oh no, this guy was spiked by a terrible beast. Could this be the third... Oh, it's all... Okay, there's also a ship steward. Okay. Well, he's the only one that looks Indian. And that leaves this guy as the possible third mate steward. So I'm assuming these are all midshipmen. So it's just this guy's identity is either missing or... Oh, the whoever who knifed him is the one that's missing. Okay, so we got these guys as the top men. Gunner. Still don't know who this guy is. I'm assuming... Okay, if this guy's surgeon and could be surgeon and surgeon's mate. Oh no. This guy would be the helmsman. So this guy would be another... Okay, so that's a gunner. Okay, these are all seamen. Still don't have any idea who this is. I know there are more seamen. Yeah, there's a huge line of seamen left. Wait. How did this guy die? He perished during the calling part 2. Speared by a terrible beast. Give us a weapon. Okay, I'm probably getting this guy's identity wrong. I made the assumption that this guy was the second mate steward because it was the second mate that swam out. There was no... Okay, there's no real clue also to... Okay. Whew. So we got that one. Oh, so we made the correct assumption that that was the steward's clothing. And we determined that that guy's the helmsman. But we're not done yet here. In fact, we could still solve most of this from the book. Well, it's gonna be a bit of a while before we get there. Also, here's the thing: we need. Okay, have to go back to the map of when the escape took place. They were out here. It's either the Azores, Madeira, or Can. Okay, based on the events here. Okay, bitter cold happened here. Okay, came out through Europe. Probably the Azores, because there's no bloody way they're going. I think Azores is the most logical place to escape. You don't want to go back to danger. So alive in the Azores. That's my theory, but it's also, but it's looking like that one is wrong. Or at least I got their identities exchanged. Nope, probably still wrong. I should still check back on their identity here. So it's very clear that the guy who knifed him was not the helmsman. In fact, yeah, we know he got knifed. Not the helmsman. I'm still inclined to think it's the bosun. Henry Brennan's got a huge kill count. Actually, no. Inclined to think it's the bosun, the bosun's mate. Where's my Frenchman? Wait, I have a theory. And if we go back to the end, no, not the end. It's earlier. Someone died on his seat. This guy would be the bosun. How he died. Okay, the clue I got here is that he died for some weird reason. And the only way I'm gonna see this is, okay, bookmark memories. Perish in the escape. I have to go backwards. She was calling for Martin. He was still alive at the time. Okay, so I have. So he probably tried to save her. Wait, could this guy? Could she be Martin? Can't be. No. Hat doesn't match. Purser. Also, the cause of death doesn't add up too. I have to look for where he is.
Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men.
So this is the part where the adventure part ends and the user brain part begins. So I'm gonna have to go check on how Abigail died. Then I have to So this guy is the... Okay, so we know this guy's the third mate. Just don't know what happened to him. He probably died in between... First mate steward. Oh, here's the wedding. Okay, so we determined that this one is... Yeah, we got the identities correct. We just don't know where they are. Probably never gonna figure that out soon. also possibly. Oh. So got shot by John Davies. Who's so that means some people are still missing. Still have no idea who he is, except he got clubbed. Also, based on his position, he's probably a seaman of... No, wait. Who are these people around here? Topmen, topmen. These could all be topmen. Yeah, we still have... Okay, we still have 2 topmen here, so I'm gonna assume that... Okay, this guy's... Okay, based on the dress, this guy could be a topman. This guy's definitely Persian. Could easily be another Indian guy. We have no idea what this guy's doing. So, officer of some sort. Yeah, this is Nuncio Pasco. We solved that bit at least. These guys died of illness. I need to figure out how these guys died. Oh, you're definitely not crushed by car. Actually, could have. Okay, we could have had their identities in the wrong order too. No, at this point, I don't think it's the identities. It's probably some other sort of I'm probably getting the cause of death wrong. This is an unknown topman. I already used all of them up. Sierra Leone. Could be it. Okay, these could be seamen of some sort. So again, here comes the racial profiling. There you go. Racial profiling for the win. I'm such a horrible monster. So, crush. Oh, so we've determined the identities of the Indian crew. We're actually making more progress now that we're actually thinking critically rather than trying to wait for the game to hand feed us. That said, someone's still missing. Possibilities that has been grabbed and pulled overboard. Actually, the other question is, one guy is definitely still missing. He's supposed to be here. Where is he? That's determine who he is. That's another top man saving top man. That makes sense. Third mate. This guy's gotta be Martin. Just don't know what happened to him. Could this be a third mate steward? I've determined either he or the other person's Pong. The one I'm trying to identify is... Yeah, it's really this guy. I don't think he was clubbed to death by a beast. What exactly happened to you? Okay. Your arm got crushed. No, he... What's another way of dying from... Well, didn't die of illness. Strangled? Struck? Well, not struck by any of those things. Also, not too clear about the identity, so let's move around that. Let's get back to that later. Okay, let's bookmark this guy. What's the first memory? First appears in the cargo deck. Yeah, so he's one of the people that were loading. So we have to assume that... Okay, he was there. We have to assume that everyone who was loading the ship were seamen. I'm not gonna get anything right off this one, so... If he's there, he's gotta be a seaman too. Try the next memory. Go to the first. Go to the second. Okay, they were there to lose cargo. He was there during the execution. He was there when all hell broke loose. Actually, I'm curious, what happened in the third one here? Yeah, it's crushed by falling cargo. This guy was also... this guy is also... I have to assume he was crushed by falling cargo too. No, he didn't expire. I'm pretty sure he's the cook. I just don't know... Yeah, I just don't know what exactly is his job. Or rather, I don't know exactly how he died. Anyway, that's... So, the reason I can't solve this now is I have no idea where the ladies are. There should be some sort of event to tell us what happened. So, let's get out there. How do I find... Now, I've determined their identities. I just don't know where they are now. It's even possible they drowned. That would be creepy. That means there was literally no survivors. That means I have to go back and check how these guys died.
Last one. Move quick.
Take the last push!
Memories. How did he die? Last one. Move quick. Okay, we know he's a steward. We just don't... Wait. Paul, look out. I think we might be making a mistake on who the guy... I don't... Okay, I'm assuming he's a seaman because... Oh, wait, no. Emily Jackson was the one who shot him. Yep. So, this one's definitely not correct. So it's either that we know he was stabbed by this guy. Am I getting this guy's identity wrong? Let's take a look over the seaman. He's the only Russian left. What if he's not Russian? What if he's one of the other guys? Okay. Why did I assume he was Russian? I assumed he was Russian because he was playing dice, and I assumed these guys were all Russian. Or at least this guy was Russian, then this... But what if these guys are not Russian? Well, that doesn't necessarily make sense. Because you have to remember, one Russian complained about cheating. That one is based off chapter 2. At least we got all the Indians out. No offense. What if this guy was a top man? Also, the other clue is their conversation. He disappeared during the calling. I assumed he was the... What if I got these guys in reverse? Then this guy was probably one of these guys. What if I got these exchange? No. Okay, let's assume I got these exchange.
Down!
So that means he was killed. Okay, still not correct. It says Paul looked out. He's the only one that's up here. Fourth mate steward. Assumed he's still alive. There's another possibility. One, I don't know who the ship steward is. Maybe that's what... Because ship steward is not a... Well, he's not Indian, so that eliminates. This guy could be this... I'm only assuming because these two guys are together, but everyone else is around here. In fact, if he escaped... No, why would he escape? Hold on. Let's take a look at how the others died. These guys died... Okay, except for this guy. Everyone else died early. Okay, I assume this guy to be the second mate steward, but what if I'm wrong? In fact... Also steward, but probably second mate. Davy, for a second I thought I read Davy Jones. So, what if this guy is Paul? It doesn't tell you who's talking to who. I'm already come to the point where I'm kind of guessing almost everyone, and I'm still missing a few people. Actually, important is I've never figured out who the carpenters were. Someone was killed here by the second mate. We have to go around here. It'd be nice of them to leave the door open once you know there's a corpse there.
On your toes,
Okay. Let's go to the first memory of him is probably... Oh no. Stop your cheating. Okay, so he was there. So he was there.
You're here.
Let's go back to the memory of his death. That's a quick one. So, on your toes, boy. How can you do this? Load up your best push off. Someone yells, give it up, then he gets shot. Okay, based on his dress... No, who was he with? Let's check the... let's check the sketch. Definitely by himself. Speaks English, so... Could be one of these guys, I guess? Pretty sure the bosun or the... Could be a carpenter or carpenter's mate. Problem is, I have to assume both of them were present. Gunner's mate is a possibility. There has to be someone in authority. Purser?
boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
This is awfully oh wait, we figured it out. Wait, what's this? Okay, so this kid was knocked out. This guy was knocked out too. There's a bunch of them that are cooperating. Can get. Okay, so that's it. That pretty much resolves everything but this one. Actually, this guy's probably... Okay, based on his clothing... His clothing is more in... His clothing is more in line with these guys' clothing, so... This guy's probably just a seaman. I'm just guessing right now, so... Okay, let's ditch that one for now. I just want to investigate the guy who called the boss. Oh wait, no, I have to go back down to the corpse of the bug. There's one more floor lower. Really want to get this open. The only clue I was told that this will only open if I solve everything else. Okay, that might be a while. Let's get to it. Okay, first off, I think I've gone one floor too low. Yeah, where's the storage? Oh no, it's one floor down. That one caught me for a surprise, actually. Actually, no, this one doesn't solve it. So we need to check all his memories, so let's bookmark them. So his first memory was on the main deck. I need to see who he was with. Actually, they were a bit of a distance, so that skips that. Next memory, he was there when the cargo fell. He was there. Okay, so I need to go back to when the leg got chopped off. They'd be together. He would also be there when... Okay, this is when the... This is when everything These guys have to be of the same nationality, more or less. So I know one guy is ranked. No, that's not it. Let's leave that unknown. I'm thinking the one most likely to call you boss is... Because this is the only pairing that doesn't make sense now, so that's Carpenter's mate. Actually, I need to go back to where the boss was. Let's go back to first memory. if this is the carpenter's mate, this guy has to be the carpenter. However, that's actually it, because we already... This could also be bosun and bosun's mate. Remember, just because the guy is of African descent doesn't mean he could still be classified as French. So let's assume that this is bosun and bosun's mate. Still missing some things, I guess. Probably incorrect there. That would be actually somewhere upstairs. Hold on. Made a mistake. That's not correct. Let's go here. He got stabbed here. Was this him? Oh, no. Yeah, this is the guy. This guy might be the carpenter. Okay, that would mean this one's correct. Probably because of that. Not that clue out. So spiked by a terrible beast, speared by a beast. Spiked and speared doesn't. Wait, could have been crushed by a beast because he was just under. Okay, let's go back to how this guy did. That's probably not correct. So I want to solve at least this much now. Okay, so I'm going to go back down. Probably not solving it because I don't have enough correct. But let's go back. Yeah, so this is... No, carpenter's room is actually one floor up. Let's investigate the cause of death on this one correctly. But it's spiked already. Hard to tell. I really wish. I know, appreciate it. No, that part's the rifle. So he shoots the thing. The thing collapses on top of him. So he's crushed by a terrible beast. Yeah, that makes sense because nothing much happened to him yet. In fact, you could say he got suffocated. No, we'll just say he got crushed by the beast. That's not relevant. Okay, so we solved that bit. So we're pretty sure of that. Pretty sure that he could actually be the carpenter also. Just because he could also be the one in authority. So I need to go back to near the beginning. So brave but unfortunate. So it's possible this guy's actually the carpenter. Yeah. So I still have to find how that one guy died. Okay, these are the guys that collapsed by the trip on the stairs, I think.
Where the dead? Or move them. Disturb and throw the bodies over.
Watch your foot in.
Oh, wait. What's this?
Give him
Was that
tea and
Snigger?
a fries, a solid meal, boy.
You didn't die he was struck by the tail. There you go. Details. Sweet. Kate determined his identity now. Okay, so we still have some mistakes earlier. Most notably, with the carpenter and whatnot. Okay, so he shot. So if that's his identity, then he was stabbed by this guy. So I'm assuming it's still Paul. Still have no idea who this guy is. He was asking for the Frenchman. Lots of people fell overboard. I'm gonna assume all these guys fell overboard. This guy's gotta be a seaman of sorts. Don't know which one, so just guess. Actually, by this guy's dress, not a seaman. Could be a ship's mate, actually. Someone's mate, but whose? Let's check the sketch. I assume he's a seaman because he's around these guys, but clothing's not necessarily consistent. I don't think he's a top man either. Okay, really no clue on this guy. Okay, let's keep going back. This guy couldn't be this. I'm gonna assume all these guys fell overboard. Probably making a mistake on one of them, but that's all I got to work with. I have to go back to this one. The one clue I got was that both of them did not die the same way, so I have to go back to here. Possible that one was blasted by the explosion, the other was crushed by the cannon? Oh no, wait.
Careful now. Take it slow.
Okay, so
What's it, gentlemen? It's pretty shelly. Let's have a look.
Move. Get back.
Okay, I probably got the identity right. I just got the other. So when he got struck, everything else went wrong. So these were all the midshipmen. So I just need to know. Oh wait, do I have his identity already? So that was definitely not the helmsman. That was not the guy who stabbed him. No, this was the guy who stabbed him. So I don't have his identity yet. Okay, let's assume this guy's the purser. And for that to work, he has to be killed by the purser. Could be either the purser or the bosun. So I need to go check back on this guy's first memories. Okay. So he only shows up on the during the murder. Yeah, I should have marked that one. Price still missing this guy out. Oh, Higgins, you still breathing? Nichols, shoot, sir, shoot them for... This guy has to be the second mate. So it's really a question of how he died. Accessible only through another corpse. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. I have to go back and investigate this one. Oh wait, what's this? Okay. It's the gunner. Third mate. First mate. Captain. Makes sense. This guy's bringing in something. This guy's definitely a top man. Actually, yeah, these guys were... Okay, during the aftermath, these guys started loading up all the stuff. So, seaman. This guy has to be a seaman of sorts. So it's basically topman and seaman working on this portion. Okay, we need to double. These were the guys that just got stabbed out of nowhere. Yeah, so they got stabbed. What's he doing? Okay, that guy's a surgeon. Let's see, man. I'm guessing that this guy might actually... This guy's probably still the carpenter. It's kind of mean, though. Then again, the two were not together, so... Okay, this guy has the same... No, not quite. I know this guy's the butcher for sure. We cleared the cook out. Never gonna figure out who this guy is. So when all this was happening up here, this disaster happens down here. Where's this guy running off to? How do I know if this guy's the captain's stew? Oh wait. I know this guy's the captain's steward. He gets... That's certain. I just don't know what happens to him. I know he gets locked up. So that's the guy that gets crushed by cargo. Okay, let's step over here. This is where the explosion took place. Oh, making... So let's double check. Did I miss that? Oh, no, no. one thing that's interesting here. Okay, the stick's still there. That was not the one that exploded. This is the one that exploded. I can say this because he is nowhere to be found. He could have been dragged by the beast. That's a very possibility. No, these guys are all different. To find that guy's body. Wait, they both are in the same place here, so can't they find him? This guy got crushed. Okay, these hammocks are irrelevant now. Where did it disappear to? It will count as a disappearance. Could his identity also be wrong? Why is he the top man? Don't think he's the top man at all. What if he's the gunner's mate? Definitely not exploded. That's just the one thing I got from the clue. Hold on. He yelled the fuse. No, that's not it. Burn, clawed, club, crush. Killed by the sword, no. Wasn't exploded. That's the one thing I learned. Wasn't burned either. Crushed by a cannon? Well, I need to go. Promise I can't find him anywhere here. I assume both of them were here. Well, I know well, technically both of them were here because both their corpses are here. Where are they? Okay, let's try to pull the. Fell overboard, drowned by a beast. No, that doesn't make. No, he fell through the fell from the rigging. No, rigging isn't up top. He didn't fall down the stairs. Drowned, clubbed, crushed. Let's try drowned by a terrible beast. That's the only thing that makes sense here. I'm gonna go back to the determine because from one moment he was here, he disappeared. identity too. Okay, I'm assuming it's the gunner's mate, but that doesn't seem necessary. These guys can operate the cannon by themselves. Okay, let's assume he's one of the seamen. There you go. So if yeah, that made sense now. And yeah, we cleared that one now. So we're making more progress now, even with so little walking. It's less of an adventure simulator and now more of a puzzle simulator at this point. I'm still gonna keep going for it. But maybe next. The biggest clue I need now is where the heck did the guys in the boat escape? Or did they drown? Wait, you know, I just realized something horrible. Where did the boy die? Okay. This room or this room? Yeah, this room here. So he died. Actually, I see two. So he died here.
Oh no! You're cut!
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
Okay. Forget that. So what I'm still missing is it's not his identity. Oh, it's the identity of the guy killed. Let's go back to that.
What's all this shit, Cat?
So John Davis is the guy who shoots this guy. This is the guy who stabs that guy. So if I can figure out his identity, I can figure out the other identity. So bosun's mate, purser, can't be the purser, can't be the gunner's mate. That literally leaves me with bosun and where's your Frenchman? He didn't make it. Backtrack to all the events that happened to him. There are plenty of memories here, so let's bookmark them all. So he perished here. He was there when she died. He was out in the rain. She was calling for Martin. So he was there when everyone died. Hold on. So what happened to the French? Okay, this guy's definitely one of the mates. No, one of the stewards.
This is good. Where is my Frenchman.
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
He's torn in half. Okay, so that was starting one. So what? So I need to. So how did he die? So I need to backtrack for even more events. It's already taking quite long as it is, so I guess we'll save that investigation for later. Let's check that later. So let's go back to Abigail. There he is. Mark grabs him. Wait. He wasn't drowned. Froze to death. Guess that makes sense. He gets pulled out into the water, he falls down, he freezes to death. That would mean this guy has to be the Mosen's mate. Oh, he said he got torn apart. Okay, let's go under the assumption that he was torn apart by a terrible beast. Still think he fell overboard. So, wish I could have ended it in one more set of 3 solutions, but this one's running for quite a while, so I think I'm gonna call this one for now. Next up, I'm going to reinvestigate these guys here. So that's it for this episode of Shepherd's Adventure Run. We're making much more progress now than before, so there is that. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications. Starting to think what I'm gonna investigate next after this, but I'm starting to enjoy this a lot more now that I know that everything can be solved. It's more critical thinking and less spoon feeding. So there's that. Anyway, that's it for this run. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time.